Death be not proud.
Pumpkinhead sweeps. Ah!
You ready?
Oh shit!
What you doing?
Nothing. I'm doing this. There's something against this?
No.
Well,
Didn't see you playing with your Barbies or anything?
no. I'm doing this. You got a problem with that? Listen up, you ignorant pigs. I got a special treat for you. Hayden came by and we're gonna play some Hail Caesar. Tell them what we're doing.
Alright. We are doing the little-known invasion of the Galatian Celts into Greece in, I think, 281 BC?
281, and then this is the year 279. So a 3-year campaign for them?
I can't remember exactly, but somewhere around there, okay? This is when Greece has largely been
Roman.
Macedonian-ified, not yet Roman.
Not yet Roman, okay.
And the Galatians are a group of Celts led by a guy named BRENNUS, who's their warlord, and they have invaded from northern Greece with the intent of plundering the temple city of Delphi, which is where all of the Greeks would go for all sorts of festival purposes.
A lot of Olympic games. They also had a treasury at Delphi where people paid and paid their tributes to get the oracle to give them a prophecy.
Right, to give them LSD enhanced
prophecies, yes.
predictions about their life.
So
BRENNUS wants all of that. It's hidden in the temple city of Delphi, and that's what we're playing today.
all right, we'll go over the units, and we're going to go over the board loosely. This is also coming from... let me grab the magazine here. I'm not totally prepared. Somebody caught me playing with my toys. The Ahab Predator fights Pumpkinhead on more than one occasion.
So doing this battle was my idea originally because I just thought up something that would work with John's new painted army, and then he says, "Oh, I happen to have this exact scenario."
And it's coming out of Wargames and Soldiers Strategy. This is a pretty good issue 78, page 14. It says Brennus and the Cursed Gold. You have the second battle of Thermopylae. You have the battle of Spekeros. Is that?
I don't know.
Spekeros and the Battle of Delphi and the Dawn of Attack, which is because ultimately the Greeks kind of united really quick to get rid of this Galatian threat, and a lot of them went over and settled in Turkey, and that's where they would eventually end up going. But basically, this is the battle for Delphi. You get a 6x4 table, and you have to defend. I have to defend an area with the Greeks, and he's got to attack me. So we'll be back. So here we are on my right. This is one division, 2 units of cavalry. That's a single chariot model, but Hayden doesn't agree with the frontage, and that's just a Stanima 6 chariot then. And he thinks it's a little unfair. Maybe
I think it's unfair if you use a single chariot because a tiny frontage has such effectiveness. So I feel it's more fair if you do a big frontage. So we got 2 units of medium cavalry, light chariots. This is the commander for this division. Regular sized unit of warband, and then the Charlie's Angels ladies here are skirmishers with javelins. So new division. This is a large unit of medium infantry. Regular unit, regular unit, regular unit. Here's more Charlie's Angels right in there. Another medium cavalry, and then this is my overall commander, Brennus.
That's Brennus. All right. So for my division, I have a commander here. Then I got 2 units of skirmishers, one of which is the Cretan archers. And then I've got the slingers, 2 units of heavy cavalry. They're the ones with the long spears. And then I have a unit of medium cavalry. And then over here, this is Delphi. This really has no, this isn't a barricade or anything. I just have to defend this. This is a guy with a really crappy stat line, Clash of 2, Stanima 4. He has to kill him. It's kind of ignored to shooting, but he can go in and kill it in close combat. And he just has to get within range, within range of it.
So that's my victory condition. That's how we're representing capturing the temple. Is I have to get over there and kill that priest by the end of either turn 6 or
that'll consider the entire thing as looted. And that's that. There you go. Kill the priest and take the treasure. Unit of what are the hoplites?
Yep. Greek hoplites, heavy infantry, long spears.
Now I know the Spartans weren't at this battle, but he says I have to use all of my nice new stuff.
Yes.
So here I am with that. So 4 units of hoplites.
And we are giving the Spartans an extra rule of brave, so that they can automatically not
rally.
Yes, that they can
when they're shattered, when they're shaken, they can what do you call it? take a point of damage off, and rally. So they are brave. So I got 1 brave unit of hoplites. Which are they? These are just standard. None of them are drilled or elite. Or are they all drilled?
Oh, I can't remember.
Over here we got a unit of skirmishers with javelins and a skirmisher unit with slings. So for my deployment, I ended up something like this. These guys are kind of joining this division because I don't have enough room because of the way my deployment is. And then I got my skirmishers there. So over here, we got some more skirmishers, and then 3 regiments of hoplites, and then some more skirmishers. Commander, boom.
Where do your divisions split?
These were the divisions split right here
right.
at the temple.
So these javelins are under his command.
Yes,
okay.
Those javelins are under his command.
Right.
All right, but that's basically it. And then I guess the attacker is taking first turn.
Yes, but notice, viewer, he has an army of spears. I have medium cavalry. That's not going to go well. I have no spears, and he has heavy cavalry and medium cavalry. And he has long-range units.
But you got BRENNUS. I mean, that is a cool name.
The name doesn't give me any points.
It doesn't give you any points?
I'm just setting low expectations, so when I win, it's even more.
If you win, it'll be, you could have loaded up on chariots. They did give you an out there with the chariots. That is supposed to be one of the knives in your army to counteract some of this other stuff.
Yeah, well...
Do you want to change now, or are you going to go with it like this, Hayden?
No, because I've already... Nah, I'm sticking it.
You're sticking it out. All right, your first turn.
Okay.
So turn 1 went very quick for both of us. He's only moved his skirmishers, as you can see, failed orders on both ends. I also failed orders on both ends, except for the individual units that I wanted to move, which required a separate order for a single move and a single move action. As you can see that I moved my skirmishers forward, over there on the extreme right, and they're up there in the center. And that's where it goes, so it's going back to CELTS. So 1 blunder on his turn brought these 3 units forward. They had to stay there. These guys came up behind the hill. Failed orders on the right-hand side again for the entire division. These guys came up, pitched javelins at the Spartan unit, did nothing. We shot back with Cretan archers. We got a reroll with that, did nothing. And these guys are isolated, so that does help. And then, what do you call it? I asked for a single move and got it. And I asked for a single move with my cavalry, and I did not issue any orders to my hoplites, and that's how turn 2 went. I got kind of reckless here. I did a follow me order into them, and these guys supported it. And then after that, because you can only take 1 unit with you when you do a follow me, right?
Yes.
And then I failed to charge anywhere along the line there. However, my shooting did repel one of his units away from me. And they blundered up there on a 3 inches. Because we haven't really had any time to do anything. We've had a lot of blunders, a lot of misorders. And I've been more conservative in my order giving for troop movements. That's why I've had more movement than him. So we're in our first fight. I've got 9 attacks that hit on 3s. And we only miss with 1. And then I have 2 that are short range coming from my commander. They miss, and 2 from my slingers that both hit. So I don't have lance, do I? So
no.
You're gonna take, it looks like 10 right out the door. And I don't have tough fighters or anything.
9, 10. Okay. Saved 3 of them?
Save 3 of them.
Took 7 wounds.
You're gonna have to bring out a lot of those erasers. They're all over there. And then it'll be your Backensies. Those guys decided to retire so they would not be disordered and could receive an order in the next turn.
There's 7 skulls.
All right.
And I have a pretty big clash, I think.
I think you have a clash of 11. If it's a large infantry brick, yeah, you should have a clash of 11.
Large, yep, 11. And wild fighters, which was the... What was that? Oh, that's the re-rolling the fails on the first combat of the game.
Yeah, you get to do that up to 3.
11. Okay. Here's
so
11.
You'll have 3 wild fighters.
Here
You'll need
are
4s
some
to hit me.
fails and rerolls of the fails. And leaving the 4s, that many. 1, 2, 3, 7.
7. So I'll pick up 6, 7 for saves here. I have a save of 4 plus. And I am saving 3. So we are 4. You lose by 3, my friend.
Yep. 10.
10 minus 3 is pretty good. That will be retreat and give ground to, in good order, rally with supports. We just read that.
You're right.
So I will actually stay with you as a victorious unit.
All right. So we're both kicking back 6 inches.
And seeing as how you're not shaken, all 7 of those will stay with you. And that's about all I can do.
7, 8, 9.
So we're just finishing this combat here. It got initially ugly. So both of these units now are shaken. I've done, you've done 2 to me, and I've done 1 to you so far.
Yep.
Oh, and then 2 over there. So we're tied.
Yes.
We're tied
Yes,
so far
yes, we are.
until these guys attack.
Yes. So here's this unit coming in on the flank. They get their 9 clash. They get
Have
their,
Wild Fighter.
Yes. So this is their first time fighting. Failed them all again. Well, that was kind of a poor roll. So 3 successes. Oh no, 3s work because I'm
3s
charging.
work. You charging? Yes.
So good.
Alright.
There's a lot of 3s.
And then how many do I got to make?
7.
7. All right. So I need some 4+ action. That's a pretty good 4+ action. But you're still going to win this combat by 2. Make any sense?
Oh, and this supporting unit.
Oh, are they? I thought they were here for them, because you already framed that order before.
Oh, yes,
that.
yes. No, you're
okay.
right.
So there'll be 2 on there. That's going to spill over onto them. Because we're already over, right?
What is their stamina?
Their stamina is 6. We're already at 6.
Okay.
So they're going to take some casualties now, and then that'll be our leadership roll. Oh, I think that's destroyed. All right.
That would come down to a 2.
That would come down to a 2, and that's destroyed.
Yeah, that's definitely that's.
And then a leadership roll here for them. It looks like they're going to live,
Yeah, fine.
but they're probably going to have to take they're going to have to probably retire 6 inches away from you. But since they were supporting, you're not even touching them, so we're okay there. All right. And then this guy, he can just bugger off away. Over here, let's fight 1-on-1. I got 7, and you got 11. You got how many? 9?
9. Smaller units or regular sized units.
I still think I should have 10 attacks with my phalanx, but I need 4s. So you are taking 4.
Okay. Saves. Yep.
Taking
3.
And I have 2 support there, because the Peltis are supporting them. And they did nothing. All right, so it's you.
9. Okay, here's the 9. Their reroll. This is
Yep,
their
reroll.
first.
That's the first. So you have. We'll get a marker out for the. We'll get a quarter out for everybody who's already used it.
And charging, so 3s
Threes.
are good. So that many.
How many you do?
7.
7,
How did I only roll 8 dice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. 8 altogether. Wow. All right, here we go. I need some good 4 pluses. All right, I'm going to take 4 myself actually, which kind of sucks for me.
Okay, now I should do my supports, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 from this guy and
3 from BRENNUS.
3 from BRENNUS? Okay, and then 2 from these?
Yes. The 4's only here.
Because they're not the charging. Right, okay. So 4.
Okay, I'll take that in a second. I'll put up the 4 right there. Go over here to this one and let's finish that, and I'll get these right now. And I failed 2 more, so I'm broken there.
You've taken 6. Okay.
6.
You've taken 6, I've taken 4. So I won that combat by 2. Alright, so this combat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No supports helping me out here. 9 rerolls. It's gonna
Come down to that. You hit everything.
everything. 9.
9. That does not help.
But now I think all of my
8.
units have used their. No, they haven't. Not quite.
And then here's my 9th. So I'm taking 4. I'm out of markers. I'll have to get some more. They're in the drawer. I'll get them in a minute. So just keep track of 4. And then I have I think I picked up 8 dice. So I got 7 dice. Here we go. And you yourself are taking 4 back. And then my commander has 2 on you. So that's 6.
Alright, so he makes 6 saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hating it out roll me. He usually rolls like shit during Hail Caesar, but he's rolling hot today. Taking 2.
2. So we're flat. Oh no, that's 1. So I won by 1.
You won by 1.
I like these little skeleton wound ones.
Alright. So you win by 1 there. We're good. And then you win by 3 there. That might take me all the way down.
So that's a 3?
That's a 3, yeah. That's probably break is shaken.
Break if shaken, otherwise give ground with supports all disordered.
Yeah, so they're dead.
Can I interest you in a butt fucking?
They're shaken.
They are shaken. Okay.
Yep. Alright. That's a good 3rd turn for you.
Now I'll need to rearrange my people.
We're still adjoined in turn 3. My turn 3, these guys failed orders. I failed 1 move here, got a 9, so that's it there. Can't even move on impulse. But these guys, my cavalry is drilled in elite, so I will make movements with them on a failed order there. So that will help me just a little bit. And then over here, we took an initiative move into this side, and we're going to fight this now. So I've got 7 that hit on... Is this the one rare instance that I hit on 2s? Or no, it's 3s still.
I hit at a -1 against you.
No, that was only with that unit that lost. Those guys hit with it. It is 3s. The best you can get is a 3, sorry. So here we go with 3s from the side there. And we only got 3 more.
Saves 2 wounds.
And then the commander hits you twice.
Saves 2 wounds. Uh-oh.
2 more wounds, and then I've got 7 still on sustained.
Yeah. That's a problem.
And they actually hit even at the -1 factor. 2, 4. Oh, so 4s would hit, huh? We established that last time, right?
No.
No?
Well, oh, yes,
Yeah,
because the
okay.
losing doesn't hurt me, but the winning helps.
The winning helps you. So there's 6 more that you have to take.
Okay, so I took 8 casualties of that. That was pretty bad. Now I hit you back with a...
You hit me back, but I think that unit is shattered.
1, 2, 11.
Oh, just 1 under. And you have to divide. You have to divide your attacks now.
Ah,
so
that's right.
those ones go over there, and they're the harder to hit.
And I'll be hitting them at -1 because they're
Yeah.
flanked. So let's do the front first.
1.
1.
I can handle 1. Ah, no, I can't. I still take it. Bullshit.
And the sides that want 5s. Got a 5.
I can't take that either. Okay,
So
so
I lost the combat by 6 points.
you lost the combat by 6. Here comes a big roll from Hayden, and
they're gone.
they're gone. All right, I'll take that. Okay. And that helps me out tremendously on the right-hand side at least. So end of 3 looks like this. I turn there. I've got a nice little skirmish screen in front of me. I'll be able to run away when he charges me because I can't willingly take a charge from cavalry.
My Celts died here.
His Celts died here. I turned to face them. He's got a battered unit. The Cretan archers hit him this turn again for 1 more. So, but I've also got a battered unit. But I do have 1 advantage. I can rally for a turn if I have to. Since these guys are both drilled, I just I moved back a little, supported, moved back a little, supported, and then supported with my commander because I want the option to be able to turn my cavalry on them. They can't do anything up there, so he does have a fresh wing as much as I do to come down and come after me if he needs to.
9.
So he's making 9 attacks here. I have 2 attacks we determined?
Yep.
2 attacks, but I am pretty well defended. So I miss you both times.
Okay, here's my 9. I don't get my rerolls anymore. I do. Nope, I don't. No,
You don't get your rerolls anymore.
But I get the 1 for charging.
You get the 1 for charging.
So there's this many.
But I do have a 3-up morale.
3-up morale.
So there's how many?
In a defensible position. 6.
6. And I have a shitty stamina of what? 4? Alright, I'm taking 1. I didn't do anything to you. Alright. Do we roll combat for that, or what do you think? Okay, so he'll just hold there then. Okay.
Let's just say that because I don't want to be done with this game yet.
Neither do I. Alright? Okay.
We'll say he's an infantry unit.
Okay, we'll say he's an infantry unit by himself.
If he were skirmishers, he would
because, well, he is behind a defensible position, so yeah, that's how we'll determine that. Alright, so he's just going to stick it out right there. He's got 1 wound. He goes up to 4. He's basically got him. That's why he's got the 3+ morale save. And then I've still got 1 battered unit to defend this, and I don't. But he's got another one here, so I got some decisions to make on my turn. Over here, he was getting orders, but he failed to do anything. These guys were ordered by BRENNUS to come down and charge there. They failed. Double charge here. 1 charge and 1 charge both failed. So it's my turn for...
This commander has failed every order the entire game.
Yeah, that sometimes happens. Yeah. If it wasn't for the blunder, you wouldn't even be worried. Not every order. He did get them into a line.
Yes, you're right.
Yes. So here we are at the end of my turn 4. This is the end of turn 4 itself. So took shots up there, skirmishers, did nothing. Traversing shots, didn't take any casualties. I did a follow me order, got it, but I had to... I rolled a 3, and since I didn't take any casualties, and I wasn't broken, I just had to give ground all disordered with this unit.
Right, so this unit was trying to do a rear charge to save the priest, but Charlie's Angels here disordered them and stopped their rear charge.
With traversing shots.
With traversing shots, yes.
Took some shots here, threw them in there, did 1 wound, and then they're just in support there. Failed charge there. Did a big massive charge up here, and we're going to fight that now. So I've got 6 dice ready. So I'll do my supports on your cavalry. So that's I think they have a short of 3. I'll have to double check that, and then it'll be 2.
3.
I'm filming now.
And here are my 8 back.
Here are your 8 back.
They're at a -1 because
we are formed infantry. And you've got us
spears.
once. It looks like with a 5.
Once.
Ah! Oh, I took 1. Okay, so you lose by 2.
Lose by 2. Here's my leadership thing. I got a 6. I'm cavalry with hand-to-hand. Give ground disordered.
Give ground disordered. All right, you can move up to 9 away from me. So I'll stay where I'm at with the formed infantry.
Okay.
And that's about all I can because these guys are just in support. I can't do anything. So it goes back to you.
I need something. This reminds me of disordered.
All right. And then, yeah, give me one of those from my disordered unit over there. And then we got the fight here. And this is simultaneous. You're on sustain now.
Yeah.
I hit you once this time.
You hit me once. There's a save. Nope.
Nope. So you're going to be, what do you call it? Just as shaken as me. But you still get to go as if nothing had happened.
No. Did I win last time? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. So still 3. So how many is that?
6.
6. Ouch. Need 3 ups. Taking 1 each turn. Doesn't see that's a 40k trick. Doesn't matter how good your save is. If I start shooting you and unloading into that one guy, he's gonna eventually die.
And you know what that means? This is a draw, so there's no leadership.
You right? Did yeah. This is a draw, so there's nothing I can do. You're still gonna be fighting, but you're gonna hit on 4s instead of 3s this time, and that's it. Because now you're shaken. So you still got a chance, and as long as Charlie's Angels are there, they've got an equal chance. And I've got those a-holes that don't really have to do anything, but I can't willingly turn my flank against them.
Right, these, right, yeah.
There you go.
We're just stuck here looking at each other.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. It's kind of equal the way it's gone here.
It's kind of equal. This is a good game.
It's a good game. So we're going into 5. So we have a big combat here that's about to take place. Are you on the Greek list?
No.
Your short range for the Galatians might be 2.
Galatians
on foot.
All right, so short range for, yes, so these add 2. And then the cavalry are a clash of 8. So I have...
Okay, I have a clash of 9. I countercharged. I need 3s. We both need 3s. All right, and I'm hitting you pretty hard. These are my heavy cav. Missed once.
Okay.
Don't mess with the Macedonians
8, okay.
in this regard.
So here are my saves. 2. I really doubt these have
A 4. Are they 5?
Yep, they're only 5 more. I'll
Okay.
save. So I take 6 wounds.
All right, but you have 8 coming back to me. Here are my supports, of which I get 3, which are at a
You get 3.
3 hit on the support.
Saves, nothing.
Nothing. So it'll bleed through to your support unit now.
2.
3.
I'm out of skeleton.
Okay, I'll get you some in a minute. 3, 4. Okay, go. So he's taken 9, and you got your Backensies 8 attacks with the.
I'm just rolling all 11.
And these are 3s for you on your cavalry. You
2
can't roll
support.
all of it because
Oh,
your cavalry will hit me on 3s.
you're right, because that was a charge.
Yep,
Okay, so here then it's just the cavalry.
3s. Oh no! You've had some hot rolls
Are
though.
these wild fighters? No, they're probably not. Nope, they're tough fighters. What does that mean?
I think. So we went back and forth on rules. As you can see, he got tough fighters as reroll 1 miss, and that's every turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. He did 2 to me. I actually made some saves. This is kind of the first bum roll that Hayden made this game. And so that helps. And then we got this infantry fight over here. You lost by, what is that? That's going to bleed over to
7.
them. By 7? All right, so you got to roll that.
So this bleeds to support. Here is a dead.
Okay, so the cavalry dies. Now you roll for the supports.
Oops.
And -3 since infantry, that might actually not be as bad. They might still stick around. They'll probably retire 1 move.
Give disordered.
Give disordered, so they just get a loser land card. You could take the 1 off of my unit over there. And then we go to this fight here where I have 9 attacks again.
So these people are dead. These go back here.
And you got a nice handy dandy grabber right there. Right here you do have you have clash, but you have no more rerolls. We're gonna hit you on 3s, and my cavalry is doing really good. They've only missed once. 9 attacks, hitting you 8 times.
8 saves. Wow, lots of saves.
Lots of saves though. Like I said, you were rolling hot this game. You're taking 3.
So I took 3. Yeah.
All right, here's my supports. Kicking in for 2 more from the Cretans.
Yes. Both. Okay. So I've taken 5 wounds so far in this combat. And here are mine back. My 9. 3s work because I charged. And I don't get my rerolls, so there are 7.
I've got 7 right here. And I'm taking 4 out of that. So here is 4 tombstones.
So I lost by 1.
And these are medium, so you lost by, it's a draw.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Those are the short
Those are the medium, yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm now something.
You're gonna go down to 6.
10. So, right, because no one's supporting.
No one's supporting. And then I've got to rearrange my face over there, and that's about it. Now we come to the suspenseful combat. You got 6 attacks, I got 2. I do 1.
What are you doing? Which, you're doing that one?
The suspenseful one, yeah.
Well, but just throw the javelins first.
Oh, well, just throw the javelins. Okay, you hit me once. Ah, no! I'm gonna have to rally next turn.
Right.
You got what you wanted.
Okay, now we do the
All right.
big one.
All right, I hit you twice now. There you go.
You hit me twice. Here's my saves. 1.
1. I got it.
Okay.
There you go.
And 6. Here's my 6 sustain because no more clashing.
Oh
no!
No, you didn't
I
hit
failed
me.
with everything.
You didn't hit me.
Oh, God.
Doesn't matter. It's draw combat. You're there. So, just Don't roll bad.
Wow, this is getting suspenseful.
This is getting suspenseful.
Whew, okay. I guess that's all, right?
That's all. For my 5, it looks like this. The MVPs threw 2 more, threw some slings, got them with two casualties.
And these are off the table now.
They're off the table.
So I'll have to order them back on.
You'll have to order them to come back. Well, they'll come back on, but you'll have to order.
Then give them an order to get them back in.
Yeah, to get them back in. It's not a retire. They aren't because it was break, shaken, or
give ground disordered.
Give ground disordered. And since it was so close to the edge, it's just give ground disordered. They had to stay like that because it wasn't going to turn my flank to cavalry. And since that was and this was all initiative, all I could do was rally that unit. That's all I can do, so they're not shaken. Over here, charged, still supporting. From last turn, all of these charges, I moved 6 inches. All of these happened on initiative, so no orders were given. And that's it. And we're going into fights.
Traverse.
Oh, traversing.
Traverse it from the javelins.
Oh, well, no, actually, I wasn't in your arc because I only started 3 inches away from you.
What? What do you mean?
After the turn, I moved 6 inches after, because you get to take a free move, remember? After you win a combat?
Yeah.
Took a 6-inch move, and then I took a 3-inch move.
They don't have an arc.
They don't have an... Oh, yeah, so you do get your traverse. 1. Oh, we're good. Okay. All right. There you... I see what you mean there. Okay, so there's that. And the board looks like this. So we started here off camera real quick. Tie combat. That's all we got.
And we're both shaken.
And we're both shaken, so we'll be -1s to hit one another. We'll each be hitting one another on 5s next turn.
Just a pool noodle
Just
fight.
a poor old noodle fight here. Because nobody's broken. Over here, counter charge from the chariots. Here we go. I need 3s to hit you. That's probably my worst roll I've never with cavalry, but that's still 7 onto your chariots, who do have a morale save of 4. And I know you can't make it.
I don't think they do. I think they're worse than that.
Oh, they might be light.
Oh, no, you're right. They're morale.
No, that's why you're supposed to spam these things, but I guess it costs too much. Oh, no!
Wow.
So this is your first whip of the game.
Wow, that was a big one.
You've been hot with
6. I just took 6.
He just made 5 in that combat. I hit him all 5 times, and he made 5, and he made 4. So.
Okay. 6 wounds just took. That's not good.
Okay, what do you attack me back with?
This is Clash. This is... Where am I? Here. 6.
6? Okay. 6 needing 3s. 3. Needing 4s, because these are heavy, so I'm taking 2 more. Okay, so you lose by 4 with the chariot. This is a single chariot again, I know. He should have spammed these.
My 2 2s might work if high ground gives you a bonus in hand-to-hand. Does it? Uphill. Yes, it does. If the unit is uphill.
Oh, am I -1 to hit you?
Oh wait, and has neither. No, I don't because I countercharged.
Oh, okay.
So
you
it doesn't help me.
All right.
So I lost by 4.
4. This will be the end of the chariot.
Probably.
4 for cavalry.
That's a 3. But I mean, I'm sure they're ranged, hand-to-hand, break if shaken, which they're
shaken.
Are. Yes, they are. Okay, they're gone.
They're gone. All right, and then we got 7 attacks from the hoplites up here on your cavalry. You won't get any bonuses for that, and they sucked as usual. I've not hit more than 3 times with any one of my hoplite regiments.
You hit 3 times?
I hit 3 times.
Saved 1 of them. So 2.
And this is a counter charge, so you do have a full 8.
6, 8. Okay.
Tough fighter, reroll 1.
Oh, 1. Yay! Okay.
4?
5.
5. Oh, this could end badly. It's not supposed to end badly when infantry charges cavalry, is it? I don't know. Okay, so I'm taking 3, and you took 2, right?
Hold on. 1 of mine was a 4. That doesn't work because these are formed.
Okay.
With spears, so 1 less.
1 less. There we go.
So how many wounds
2.
did you just take? You took 2 wounds, and I took 2 wounds, so now we're drawn.
Now we're drawn. Okay.
Drawn. We are drawn.
We are
I'm having
drawn.
a really hard time with the tenses of the word draw today.
All right, so there we go. We got 2 and 2. And then we go to the suspenseful fight. Here we go. You got 5. You got 6 attacks. Hitting on 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s. I mean 5s because you're still shaking.
Yes. 2.
2. All right. I take 1 more. It's getting there. Can I drive you away? I hit you twice.
Okay. And I took 1. Which is going to go away anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we're drawn combat, and they're stuck again.
They're stuck again. All right, we're drawn combat. There you go. And it's going to go to 6. So at the beginning of CELTS turn 6 here, these guys roll the blunders, no shit, and then they got uncontrollable flight.
And ran off the table.
And ran off the table. There you go. So that helps there. And I wouldn't want to charge these guys, so there's that. Over here, we're still fighting the draw. BRENNUS has come down to see if he can get in there on this fight. And I still have Charlie's Angels unit in front of me. You want to shoot? He did succeed in getting 1 order off on those guys.
1.
And guess what? I didn't hit him with any rocks. And I saved the 1.
So you're not
so I have to get through traversing shots to see if I can save this on my turn.
Failed this charge order.
Yeah, I mentioned that you failed and we didn't hit you with any rocks. And he was thinking earlier that he wanted to go up and rally them, but unless there's a turn 7, it doesn't do him any good. And so that's what happens there. And then we're going into a fight with this.
Should we do this one?
We'll do that one. And I have a sustained of 6
7.
or...
You have 7.
Oh, I'm 7. I'm hoplites up there. I keep thinking on my cavalry. And I actually did better this time.
4?
Yep, because we're both forced to hit one another. You only have a sustained of 4?
No, I'm doing my saves.
Oh.
So I took 1.
You took 1. Ouch.
And here's my 6 sustained. I guess I should... Can I throw him in 2?
Yeah.
They're all in the same...
Yeah.
He only gets 2, though, not the 3. And I guess I can throw those in at the same time also.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
How many is that?
3. That was 3.
It was 3 total. All right. I just have to not suck. Oh, I'm only taking 1 more, so I...
Drawed.
Drawed combat.
I said it wrong again. I cannot say that word.
You cannot say what? Drawn combat?
Any sort of modification of the word draw. I've said it wrong every single time.
Well, don't worry about it. Nobody's perfect.
Well, it's a dumb word to get wrong.
It's a hard word. Think of it. You're like gaping your mouth open to say it. You know what they say in prison, right? Close your mouth before somebody come put their dick up in it on the yard. There you go. That's what they'd say. There's that. We are almost out of... We got 2 casualty markers left. All right, over here we got a drawed combat that we got to fight out. We're both shaken. So I have these guys who hit on 4s. They hit once. My Cretan archers do. And then I have 7 sustained. Oh, and I have 6 sustained. And I have 3 hits.
Those are the...
Cavalry.
Yes, but they're the... Oh, right, mediums.
Mediums.
So how many? You did 4 to me?
4 to you.
Okay. Saved none of them?
None of them. That's good. I might be able to rally these guys next turn and save myself.
And hit you with 1.
We save it! Yes!
Lost by 4. That means I roll a 4
You're dead.
in close combat, which is very likely dead. It is dead. Yep, it's dead.
All right.
Member slapping? Oh, it's easy. If you sign up right now, I'll get up and slap you in the face with my dick.
Now we're going to go to the suspenseful one. Now I still have 1 turn to get over there and stop BRENNUS.
I like the narrative piece that it is actually BRENNUS who's getting up to the temple at Delphi, too.
He never got up there. He got killed by some hoplite. Believe it or not. That's what they... When I read a little bit, all I had time to do was read about this. I didn't have time to read the magazine. You had to do that. But I do know that he got slain in battle somewhere. So I'll just say...
I think he actually committed suicide.
I think he got slain by a hoplite somewhere.
Well, we'll look it up and tell you later.
All right. Okay, so go here. I've got 2 attacks. I hit with none of them.
Good. Okay.
Okay. 5s.
His should not be...
His are 4s.
So I'll do them separately.
Yep.
So here's the 5.
Oh, shit. 4.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Ah, dead.
3 down. And you are No, you're not auto dead.
I'm not auto dead, but I'm 3 down, and I'll need markers.
I only have 2 to give you.
So.
This is a marker now.
Okay. Bottle of water there. BRENNUS.
BRENNUS.
Is he gonna miss?
He hit once.
I save it. All right. So I'm not auto dead. I didn't do anything to you. All right. I need to roll high. That is not high. That is probably that's dead.
That's it.
That's game.
That's game.
All right. I'm gonna take my 6th turn though, and see if I can get past Team Angel over there.
Eat a dick, nigga. I'm tired of this mother.
So in my turn 6, even though I've lost the scenario, I'm gonna win this war. My slingers took deadly aim, and what'd they do? They caused a test, and he rolled double 1s, and they died.
Cavalry dead.
Cavalry dead. Did a casualty here. He saved it with my archers. These guys are just sitting there. They're shaken, so they can't do anything. Took a full charge. His javelin men got caught. 2 moves, and then charged those guys. They were obliged to withdraw. Now we're gonna fight our last fight here. He's joined into this combat. Here we go. I've got 1 for my support, which goes on you.
Yep.
All right, which is good for me. I've got a sustained of 7. I hit you on 4s. You, however, are hitting me on 5s. So, except for your supports, which you have 4 of, which you should do 4s now. Okay, Hoplite's still sucking. Doing you for 3.
All fail. 3 more. Okay.
Okay, your attack's back.
Cavalry.
2. I saved 1 of them, so I'm going to take 1 more.
General. 2.
2. Ooh. Okay. I'll take 2 so far.
Right. And the ladies do 1.
And I've taken 3. So is it another draw?
No, you beat me by 1.
Oh, I beat you by 1 because you got 4 up there. Okay.
And that would be down to a 3. And we're in close combat, and we already decided that means I die.
That dies. A test for them, though.
Oh, yep.
Since they didn't take any.
6. But they are skirmishers, which we learned are much weaker.
Are much weaker, so they might die.
They are dead. Yep.
They are dead.
Everything here is dead.
And I captured a commander
Probably.
in my troubles. Alright, and this is how the world ends. He did raid the temple at Delphi. That was a weird one. We didn't know quite how to handle it, but we did the best we could. We'll come up for a summation.
Shit, you won!
I did.
You won, and
Very last turn.
very last turn. We were not going to get a 6. I was able to scatter your army at least, but you still got the gold, and that's the name of this surrender. What is it? What was the name of the surrender?
BRENNUS and the Cursed Gold. Yep.
And the Cursed Gold. Okay. And so there's a Dawn of Attack scenario. That one's pretty good, where all the Galatians are defending their encampment. That's a pretty hard one. And then we just did the Battle of Delphi, and they also have a Thermopylae. You get and then you have one where there's a river running all the way across. I need to get a river terrain. What do you think about that? I should just buy the river and get that ready. I think you're right. We should do the river terrain one. Greek deployment, Galatian deployment. So, and then you have the battle at Thermopylae. That's pretty cool. Everybody won. That's not the set. That would be, there would be a 3rd battle. Did you know that when Greece was attacked, the pathetic Greek army actually ran through the pass and tried to make a stand there, but the Germans were already all over them. They couldn't turn around fast enough to take shots at them because they thought they could get them trapped up in the passes. Some of their equipment and stuff trapped, but they didn't. The Germans were everywhere, and the English couldn't do anything to help them. They left. Like, well, we're done. So that was the scenario. What'd you think? It was a fun game, but it's really hard if you can't make any orders. So, and next, you don't have the option to upgrade to a 9, or do you?
No, Galatians don't get that option.
So, but I had that option. I didn't take it. I took more skirmishers, and I just thought the MVPs of that game just going.
Yeah, the slingers. Slingers
Sneaking around, just throwing rocks at your 1 cavalry unit. They're like, oh god. And no, I had a lot of fun. So we're going to try to do 1 more of these if we're lucky.
Yes.
Yes.
Can't promise that, but I would like to do 1 more. Maybe 1 more of the scenarios in the book, or Or we could do medievals.
And then, well, we could do medievals anytime, but you know, he made me use everything that's painted. I did have a phalangite unit, so that could come out next time. But in case I don't see you again, keep painting, keep playing. Don't forget to pick up the Hail Caesar rulebook, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay metal, my friends.
Oh, wait, I have a conspiracy theory. If someone online knows the answer to this, please let us know. But in the most recent blast email from Warlord, they gave a bunch of free PDF downloads for just additional rules for things. And in the Hail Caesar one, the last page shows a bunch of, buy this product. The army lists have this little stamp on them that says last chance to buy, which makes me think that maybe we're going to get a second edition Hail Caesar, just like they recently did the second edition Black Powder.
Oh!
Because I don't know why they would just take
what
the
is
army
last
lists out of print.
What is the books themselves, biblical and classical?
Yeah, the biblical and classical and the Dark Ages and whatever.
And Shield Wall.
Yeah, and if they have any others that I'm not thinking of. But anyway, those had these red stamps on them that said last chance.
Oh, that
so
is
either
pretty cool.
they're just taking them out of commission and no one can buy army list books anymore, which could be possible because the game was never really meant to have army lists, or we could be getting a second edition like we got for Black Powder a few months ago.
Yeah, that is a good conspiracy theory. Hopefully we are, knock on wood here, we are getting a second edition of Hail Caesar. And please, Rick, if you're watching this time, include an index and a glossary.
Yes, please.
An index and a glossary, please.
You could even sell us one for $20 more that adds the glossary, and we would.
Yes, I would buy the one with the glossary and the index. So, just everything at the end with a glossary and an index, glossary of useful rules, please. And the most useful portion, I guess we're not done, and that's why I was able to remember the rules so well, is that all of the rules are summarized on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last 8 pages of this book, really, the last 8 pages before you go to the break test chart, the last 8 pages are the summarized version of the rules. So whenever, even if you read the whole book, you're always good just to read the summary, and it's been the most, and as you can see, it's literally been the most useful thing. I've been through it a million times, because guess what? I'm never selling this. This isn't a collector's item, people. It's okay to mark your books, because you know how much I got this for? When I bought it on eBay? I got this for $20. I said, nobody even plays this anymore. I still play it, but guess what? This is not a collector's item. Just to reiterate, none of these English people, I'm talking to the English people because they're the ones, it's always the United Kingdom and then like some douchebags back east where they put something on eBay and it's always in your search queue for whatever it is you're looking for. Look at these ugly orcs with potbellies from the 90s located in the UK. Someone will buy it. No, these are not collector's items. So don't be afraid to mark up your books and underline important shit, because that's what it's for. That's why you have to buy your books. Because you can't underline shit in a tablet. In any case, stay metal, my friends, and I don't want to see you with like old figures from the 80s on eBay.